Hey, comic book fans, my nerdy friends, my geeky compadres, what's going on? Welcome to another Trading with RWC. This week, we're going to be looking at a book that was recommended to me by none other than Brian Bat Paranormal, and that book is The Reason for Dragons. Okay, so first off, this book was written by Chris Northrup and drawn by Jeff Stokely. Now, originally, this book was being done by Chris Northrup and Sean Murphy, but it wasn't a book. It was going to be an animated. I don't know if it was supposed to be a movie or just like a short film, but Chris Northrup's hard drive that he was keeping all the animation and everything on was stolen from him. So it was all gone, and by the time, but at that time, Sean Murphy had moved from California, and they never got back to doing it again. Now that I think about it, I don't think Jeff Stokely did the art. I'm sorry. Yeah, he did. Because I thought Chris Northrup... Oh, Chris Northrup did the colors. Sorry. Chris Northrup moved to California to be an animator. Met up with Sean Murphy. Started doing stuff, and they were coming up with this story. Like I said, situation happened, and Chris Northrup decided to change it into a comic book. Which was a fantastic idea because this book is phenomenal. I really, really enjoyed it. What it's about is Wendell here is kind of a outcast in high school, like most of us were, into books. And Wendell has a stepfather, Ned, I believe is his name, who is a motorcycle mechanic, spends most of his time in the garage working on Lily, his motorcycle. And Wendell just isn't interested. Wendell walks away, decides that, he might want to spend some time with Ned. His father passed away, and he's kind of just holding on to his memories, but decided to kind of spend some time with Ned. I think that's his name. I don't want to keep messing this up. Let me double check. I'm sorry. Oh, jeez. Ted. It's Ted. Sorry. Yeah, wants to go spend some time with Ted. Goes to pull the plug for the oil drain and ends up getting oil all over the place. Ted freaks out, tells him to leave. So Wendell walks out, kind of, I wouldn't say ran away, but he ran away out to the woods, and he just kind of sat underneath a tree for a bit, and some kids from high school come across him and start calling him names and telling him that he's like nothing, but they'd have more respect for him if he went to the old Renaissance fairgrounds that were supposedly haunted, grab a pamphlet and bring it back to them. Wendell initially doesn't care, but then they start saying stuff about his father. Wendell gets pissed off, screams at them, says that he's going to break their face. I loved that part. And runs off in the woods to the Renaissance Fairgrounds, which are not haunted, but being overseen by Sir Habersham. I think that's his name. Sir Habersham. I got that one right. Sir Habersham watches over the fairgrounds and protects it from, protects the outside world from a dragon. We come to find out that the fairgrounds were burnt due to arson in the past. Sir Habersham was a worker at the fairgrounds at that time, and was told by his employer that if he's going to be a knight, he needs to be a knight all the time. We're led to believe that due to the trauma of the fire and an event that happens, he has taken on the persona of a knight. And that's all I'm going to give away about this book. I'm going to build it up and make you go buy it. Because there is nothing about this book that I didn't enjoy. Except for the fact that the person who owned it previously was a smoker, and I can smell it as I go through the pages, and it reeks. Which normally I don't mind, but it seems like this person was a heavy smoker. But it's fantastic. Thank you, Brian, for recommending this to me. This is the art inside. I'm not even going to ruin it and show you some art on the inside of it. This cover picture is exactly what the art looks like throughout the book, and it is fantastic. I'm not sure if there is a paperback version of this book available, but in this hardcover version, there are short stories in the back done by different artists and different writers about characters in the book. And those were really interesting as well. I actually read this thing from cover to cover. Like, I read the introduction by Sean Murphy. That's where I got all that information. And then I read all the short stories, and then I read the acknowledgments, and then I read like the little tiny biography quotes of the creators, and it's just so good. When you read it, you just want to keep reading it. I wished the story was a little bit longer, because it was just so fantastic. You instantly kind of like connect with Wendell, and you just go on this fantastic ride throughout this book. And like I said, I recommend this to everyone. It is really something phenomenal. It is. So that's going to be the end of this video, my review for The Reason for Dragons. Go pick it up if you get the chance. I haven't checked out the price on in-stock trades for it, but cover price on it is $20, and even that's worth it. So go check it out, because it's great. Thank you again, Brian, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.